That never happened. So welcome in, everybody. My name is Kitty Tetra, and now that I know my sound is working, we are going to be playing the phone version of 1 Hour, 1 Life. I have created a server, and I will send it in link. So if anyone has the phone version, feel free to join me on the server. I'm only going to be playing for about 2 hours today because I did just work. So I'm pretty tired. And this is a real last second stream. I will be turning the phone over so you guys get a nice long view. It's not going to be short and ugly looking. There you go. But yeah, let's get into it. Woo. So this is my server. I did start creating a world with Eternal. Oh, I called it a world, but I mean like a little village. But I might start over. It all depends on if someone joins or not. I could start over so I could teach anyone. I just called myself Kitty Tetra. Okay. And our family name will be Adventure. Like I said, I did work all day, so I'm tired. Oh, my name's Adventure Kitty Tetra. Nice name. That means anyone who joins is gonna be called Kitty Tetra as well. I wonder what's gonna happen when I'm super tired. Who knows? Anything could happen. But yeah, I could show what I have created with Eternal real quick. And then we might go branch off and go start over somewhere. Alright, that's my first forge. We don't talk about that. We ignore that place. That's for nobodies. But this is my home down here. It's very fancy. Somewhere. Oh, here it is. Ta-da! We got ourselves a kitchen and a forge, and we found a bunch of iron. So we actually started out really well. But I'm probably going to maybe start over. That way, if someone else does end up joining, you know, we can have another little place going. If you join the server, you can live with me or live wherever you want. It's a huge map. I think the servers are just like playing on public. Minus being with a whole bunch of people. I think I can play with up till 10 people. So, that's pretty impressive. As long as I don't get eaten by snakes. So my home marker is going to keep pointing that way because that's my old home. So we won't go too far away from that one. Because just in case, you know, someone else wants to live there or Eternal comes back. So we'll just live a little more north if possible. I gotta be careful. Woo! Hello there, Wolfie. Nice to see you. Don't mind me. I am just running. Alrighty, so we might live here as long as I can find some water. Because we got the wasteland down there for iron. If it's winter, Santa would be here, but he's not here right now. Here's some more wasteland. Good, but we need a swamp. we need a swamp with some ducks and some more ducks. Let's see. That's a wolf. Wow. Huge Christmas area. Maybe we'll go a little more north then. Never hurts. Okay. Alright, there's a swamp right here. That's good. So now the only other thing we need to look out for is some rabbits. Let's see. There's the desert, kind of. Must be east. West. It's west. Alright, let's see if the rabbits are up here a little bit. Because this would be a good spot if we have rabbits. Ooh. That was close. There's some rabbits. Not a lot, but it's a pretty good little location. So this is where we'll be starting. Not the best. Pretty dangerous, but, you know, we'll start here. We'll form a family or something. Alrighty, so let's go where it's not as evil. So we'll head back to the grassland. So there's the 2 ducks. So I do want to make my camp kind of close to the water. So we'll leave this the little duckins right there. The only problem is there's a giant Christmas land here. I'm gonna be cold. And I'm not really sure how good the food source is either. I don't think I ran into any berry bushes. Whoa! There's so much death around me. Everything wants to kill me in my little town. Well, we got milkweed. I'm not seeing a berry bush though, which is, it's not going to kill me by no means, but like, say if I'm playing with someone who's new to the game and they, sorry kitty, berries would save them. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, well, we're gonna have to make do. I might have to plant berries, but I would have liked the natural one, because on the phone version, the wild berry bushes will always regenerate the berries. You don't have to put soil on them unless they're domesticated. That's the difference between the PC version. Well, there's a raspberry. Raspberries will always regenerate, which is nice, even if you replant them. If you replant them, they actually grow 8 berries instead of 6. So, we're gonna munch on this. There's some bananas. Throw these on the ground, so if there is babies who end up coming, I will have berries for them. Okay. I know I'm walking a little ways, but trying to see if there's any wild berries. We might have to... Oh, there's wild berries. So, you know what I'm going to do? I think my family's gonna have to survive on raspberries. Not a big deal. I mean, they rejuvenate regardless of replanting. So the only problem is I'm gonna have to make domesticated. I don't remember what these guys are called. Wild berries? Yeah, wild gooseberries. So I'll have to have a lot of soil for sheep, but that's okay. Alrighty. Well, actually, let's see what's over here real quick before I decide to make that one spot my final home. Because I know I had a wasteland, and I'm next to a lot of rabbits. I want to see if there's any, like, little swamp here, because this is a little bit better location for me. If not, it's okay, but let's just see real quick. No, I think I'm just surrounded by a wasteland. That's okay. Not a big deal. Yeah, it's just a bunch of wasteland and grass. Alright, we'll go back to my swamp. Good to know, though, that there's some raspberries. So we'll get that ready for my family. There's a lot of raspberries. Okay. So we gotta get back over here where the water is. Not the most ideal start. But it's okay. We'll push through. We always do. We are just believers in this world. Alright, eat a carrot. Let's hope I can actually find that little spot I wanted. It's over here, right? Yeah, okay. Here we go. So first thing we want to do is make a home marker, because this is our location. We will die here, but at least we have a pet penguin. So let's see if we can even find a sapling. Hi, wolf. Please don't murder me. Ooh, iron. Hey, at least we have iron, guys. We're not gonna go that. Oh, there we go. Nice. Alrighty. Let's go put that sapling where I want to make my home. Ideally, you don't want to make your home next to snow. But I didn't do that, did I? No. Someone did something. Maybe I did. I don't remember. It's alright. We're gonna die right here. This looks like a great location to set up your home in the Badlands. You know, it's okay, next to a desert. Everything will be fine. You won't die. So there's my home now. We got ourselves a nice little home marker. So now we're gonna get our little home together. So one nice thing about being here is I could get all my flat rocks all ready for my future forge. So we'll put all these here. Perfect. Look at that. Boink. Alright, let's get a sharp rock because I ended up losing mine. Let's go make a basket real quick. That way I can start working on my forge in my oven. Because definitely when you start out as an Eve like I do, you hopefully find a location quickly before you have babies. If not, just travel with them. And then you want to definitely set up your forge and oven, because that way they can continue the life for you. Let's see. Now I need another round rock. Hopefully nothing's here to murder me. It's weird, because usually you find quite a few round rocks here. That's alright. But usually, okay, we'll go to the snow biome. The snow biome has a lot of round rocks. At least it should. So let's go back to Christmas Land. Collect a round rock there. Well, there's one. That's better than nothing. Because I'm gonna show you what you can do with your clay. So your basket can only hold 3 items, but if you hit it with your round rock and turn them into like giant bowls or giant plates, you can fit up to about 6 pieces of clay versus 3. So it comes in handy. I gotta be careful because there's wild boars in this swamp. Okay. There we go. And let's keep this rock here so I can find it easily. Bring this back to my camp. So first, water is probably going to be where the farm is. So I don't want to set up my forge there. So why don't we set it up... My person's a lot warmer in the desert. So let's... Oh, look, there's more water here. Wow, I actually have a lot of water. Deserts are dangerous because there's snakes here. But let me take a quick look to see if there's any close by. Because I might be lucky. There's a horse. There might not even be a snake, which would be awesome. Alright, I'm not seeing one. Because if that's the case, then... So my person's overheating. See, the temperature's on the left side. My person's too hot up there, so we're not going to live up there. We want to be in the blue. So that might actually be... Like, this is perfect temperature. So if I lived right here in the snow biome, I'd be good. Right here, boom. Perfect temp. But it's probably such a small little spot. No? Oh. Alright. It's not the most ideal, but we'll probably set up here. I don't see any snakes either, so... We're gonna be desert people who live next to Christmas Land. Right here I'll put the forge. Right there. So I'm gonna mark it with this little red guy. And then we're gonna put the clay down. Perfect. And now we will go gather some... I forget what it's called. Reeds. So this time I'm going to put 2 pieces of clay. And then I'm gonna go grab my sharp rock. We're gonna go grab some reeds and start making the oven. Wink. Alright, but I gotta be careful of that pig. Because the problem is, for some reason when I stream on my phone, the sound disappears. So I know you guys can hear it, because I've rewatched them before, but I can't. Boom! So this adobe right here is what we need to build a forge. Also, you can build walls with it. But... Ooh, look at all that clay. We're not gonna have any... We're not gonna make it that long to make a wall. Maybe. That'll be impressive 2 hours, though. Boink. Okay. Let's bring my sharp rock back, because I don't want to lose it. Hello, horse. Okay. And now, we'll set up our forge. So the forge takes 3 adobe. Right now I only have 2. An oven only takes 2. So once I hit this with a round rock, boom. I open up my book. You can see it says adobe oven. But I'm trying to make the kiln. I just call it the forge because it's basically your forge. So tactically you should have 2 more adobe with it because you want 1 adobe to be the blocker, which will make a lot of sense later on, and then you want the other one to just create it. Okay. And there's 1. Now we just need 1 more. Hopefully I find it without finding a boar. I'm trying to walk slowly because I see a boar right there. So we're walking this way. There's one. I gotta be careful though because they like to hide in trees. Alright, so this will complete my forge. I gotta go make sure I go eat food soon. Going back. I should have put my home marker in the desert. Maybe I'll relocate it later. Kabushki! Yay! And now we'll put this here. So now this is a completed adobe forge right here. Let's go find a spot to put my oven now. So I don't this will be my kitchen. So again, I want my kitchen not to be in a super hot location, but I also don't want to make it right next to my forge. So let's see how long we have to have it nice and... it gets pretty cold right there. This shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. So we'll make our kitchen right here. Alright. Let's bring this over near the forge, because you want your flat rocks for your forge. I usually try to have at least 3 or 4 to start out, so we'll start that there. Alright, let's go get some food real quick, because my person is getting rather hungry. I am in a little hard location when it comes to food, but I'll be okay. There's blueberries once I make a bowl. Like, these are blueberries that I can eat, but I don't have a bowl right now. We'll eat this wild onion. And then we will go eat something else. Whatever other food I find. Ooh, iron. You know what? While we're on a food hunt, let's bring back this. Okay. There's a lot of blueberries, which is good. Let's see. Ooh, and there's some raspberries. Nice. We'll stick a raspberry in my basket and then make my way back up there. Okay. So, well, I'm not really sure how much iron you're going to want at the beginning. Let's just say it'd be nice to find 8 pieces. Said, I honestly love deserts for the Smith area. You know what? I'm learning that right now. This is actually my first desert location home, and it's coming out pretty nice, especially because there's no snakes. I usually make it in the grasslands, but it's really not bad. Like, my temperature's staying up, which is good. And because it's snake-free, I'm not going to complain there. Okay. Now we're going to go make our oven. So let's grab 2 more pieces of clay and watch out for that boar. I don't know where it is, but I know it's here somewhere. Please don't murder me. Woo! I see you. You can't fool me. Doink. Nice. Okay. And now just 1 more piece. Hopefully I can find a reed out in the open. Yay! This is the safest way to find them. Nice. Okay. So besides making a reed skirt, I believe that's what you can make. I'm done with my reed for now. I always die to boars. Yeah, me too. That's why I'm trying real hard not to. If it's not boars, I lag into snakes. Because for some reason, when I start as a baby and then until I'm 10, my phone will lag this game. So sometimes I'm walking and the snake will be way far away and then it'll be right next to me and I die. And then I go, I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to. Alright, so this was my little marker for my kitchen. So we'll be making the kitchen in the desert too. 1, 2. Let's go find my round rock. Nice. Booshki. So this is pretty good. I mean, food-wise, it's not the greatest location, but temperature-wise, it's great. I may be overheating. I could be naked for my whole life and it won't matter. Desert life is great. Okay. I have the same issue. I always lag out and I just randomly teleport to a snake. Yeah, same here. The game's cursed. It just wants people to die. It's like, wait, you're actually learning how to play? Nope, boosh death. Alright, so now we're going to put my stuff together. I like to try to keep my stones all in one place. I'm one of those ones who like an organized camp. If my camp is unorganized, like, I'll be the one cleaning it. Sometimes when I'm born to villages, people will see me. I'm just randomly picking up their village my entire life. And it might not even be neat, but I'm like, no, kitchen stuff needs to go to kitchen. Forge needs to go forge. So that's what you're seeing me do right now. I'm just trying to pick up. Eventually, we're going to chop down these dead trees. We're going to pick up, and we're also getting clay. Because I want to start making my bowls and plates, which will be important for making pie, forging with iron, you know, you name it. It will all be there. But let's try to keep this there. So how much clay do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I like to have 3 bowls, 3 plates. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's all my bowls. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need more clay, but that's okay. I know where to get a whole bunch. I just hope I don't die by the boar. Okay. Just need to... There we go. I have a whole, like, clay... endless amount of clay right here, which is great, especially for starting out. I can make everything I need, and I'd still be pretty young. Actually, how old am I? Young enough. Okay. Like, so I don't usually dry up my clay. I mean, I definitely can with all the amount I have now. But if I only have like 1 or 2 spots, I tend to keep them until I get a little further in my camp. As long as you keep 1, the clay will rejuvenate. Okay. Well, now, why do I have 3? I must have accidentally put it there. Here, we're going to stick you back. You don't have a friend. Okay, 2, 4. Now, you cannot stick this giant bowl in your basket. I've tried. You have to put it as either this one or this one, because I'll show you. Don't try. It's just too big, see? But if you make it into this, you can. Or if you make it into a big plate, you can as well. I don't know. I'm not sure why it doesn't like the big one. That's just what the game says. It says, nah, that's not right. You said same. The town in the public servers are so messy. You know what? Mine is actually very neat. But I guess I kind of cheat in a way, because if you eat a carrot seed, you will not have a baby. And as long as you bury your bones, you can keep going back to your village over and over and over and over again. So after I'm done letting people play publicly on my town, the next time I'm reborn, I'll eat a carrot, and then I'll pick it all up, and then I'll open it again. So right now, mine's very clean. I forgot my rock, that's why I ran back here. Not sure why I didn't just drop the stuff and come back. I just got out of work, so my brain's a little dead, clearly. Alright, let's start hitting these to see where I'm at with my clay. Another thing I tend to do is, I hope I don't do it in this round, but sometimes when I'm trying to work with my clay, I end up covering my rock with the clay. And I'm like, no, I don't want to make a bomb or a candle yet. Well, not a candle, but a torch. So we're gonna make sure that doesn't happen. Wink, wink. Because the way you do it is if you put a clay on top of a rock, it'll turn it into a bomb type thing. But if you put the rock on top of clay, it'll turn it into the bowls and plates. I always use a carrot seed when I'm in Eve, so I can maybe attempt to play a solo. Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. My public town, I got lucky because I was playing when it was super late at night, so there was like only 2 people on. They never got born to me, so my whole life I was by myself as an Eve. So I managed to, and that's how I make a bomb. We don't want to do that. So I managed to make the town look pretty nice to start out, and then I ate a carrot seed the next time I was born. Because I was like, oh, maybe I'll have a child and we'll work together. But I never did, so. Actually, this is almost perfect. Alright, so this is what I usually do when I'm starting out. I try to have 6, 6, and 2, and then I make a crock. So let's go make our crock. So the crock takes 3 clay. Actually, I think I ran out of clay. Oh no, I didn't. So, I have so much clay. I can make 2 crocks if I wanted. I should. 1 for my basket. No, 2 for 2 baskets. I like to have 1 basket near my forge because we need to use a basket to take the coals out of the forge. So I tend to place one like right here in my towns. And then my other crock I'll use for my basket from my farm. And then eventually I'll make some for soup and stuff, but we're just at the beginning. I always make 2 to 3 crocks for baskets. Yeah, that's what I usually do too. But I know when I start out as an Eve, I'm not going to be making soup anytime soon. Actually, you know what? I should bring this basket because I still have so much clay up there. It's an endless amount. We might as well bring it all back home with me. Whoop. Alright, I'll come back for those ones. Whee! So I'll make 2 more big plates. Or actually I can make 3 more big plates. And then 1 more crock. And then this will be perfect. Oh, I'm lagging. There we go. We pushed through the lag, guys. Because the thing about this game, when you lag, the things around you don't necessarily lag, but you do. But you don't actually notice you're lagging until you try to, like, drop something or pick something up. Especially if you're a baby and you're starving and you're like, I'm hungry, and you're trying to, like, grab a berry from a bush, but it's just not working for you. Alrighty. This is good. This is a good amount right here. If I was starting out and I was having a kid, they'd look at this and be like, whoa. So now let's go get our tongs. Make another sharp rock. I'm making another one because eventually, if I'm not too old, I'm going to make my hatchet. So now we're going to head over to the grasslands, which is a little more south. We're going to grab this. When I am hitting milkweed, I should have said this. I like to hit it when it's fruiting. Fruiting is the only time that it will seed for you. If you hit it when it's flowering like this, or when it looks like the other one, which it'll turn into after the fruiting, you will not get seeds. Only when it looks like this will you get seeds from it. So when you're an Eve, you don't have to do it for all your milkweed, but for at least one, make sure you whack it for seeds. Because milkweed, you don't want that running out, especially like my location, terrible. So all the resources you have, you want to make sure you double up on. You said, God, I get annoyed by the lag. Yeah, same here. I don't usually lag when I'm an adult, but it's probably because I'm streaming. So my character is like, it's actually not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. Alright, so that's for the hatchet. Actually, that should be for my fire starter. Should always make a fire starter. I guess it really doesn't matter which one you make first, because you can't start a fire without kindling, and you need a hatchet for it. And hatchets are useless if you don't have a fire starter. Oh man, I don't have a lot of straight sticks in this forest. Oof. It's alright. That's what planting is for in the future. So eventually, once I can make shears, I'm going to make a whole garden of maple trees. That way I don't have to worry about being low. But this should be enough. We got one for a fire starter, which is good. And we got one for a hatchet. So, wink. Oh, but we need another one for the fire starter. Oh no, that's alright. We'll get there. Said, are you playing on a public server or a private server? I am playing on my private server, but I did send a link to the chat. I can send it again if anyone wants to play. I'll probably play public if people want to play public. But someone on my Discord said, hey, you should stream your your private server. I was like, okay. So that should be the link for it if anyone's interested in playing. Anyone's allowed to join. I have no rules. It's free for all. I did slow down the food in case people were wondering, because I do have a new member who's in my Discord who hasn't really played before. So when they play on the server, I wanted to give them a chance to survive and learn. Because I know when I first started to play this game a year ago, I tried it, I played it right on public, and I died at 4. And the sad thing is they have slower hunger on this. But I still starved. But hey, that's why when I have new players playing with me, I help them survive, and then they die when I die of old age. But some of them make it, and then I'm pretty impressed. I am very old, so if someone does end up joining, you may not be born around me. So you might have to wait until I'm young and beautiful again, or I'll be born to you. So in a way, it doesn't matter. But one thing about the the private server, is if you're born to me, you will always be in my location. Oh, I guess I'm making a snowman. That's fine. I'm just looking for sticks. For some straight sticks. That's so many curved sticks. At least I have a lot of kindling. I mean, I'll never not. I have more milkweed, which is good. Man, do you think I have enough of these trees? Oh, man. It's like a whole forest. It's like, yeah. Usually I don't see a whole bunch of those unless I'm in the rabbit one, but what a strange little spot I picked. It's okay. I'll call this hardcore mode. This is... You said, I was gonna join the server, but I just saw your streaming and just immediately went to watch. Oh, that's fine. That makes sense. I mean, you can watch and play at the same time. That's what I usually do when I'm watching my sister, who's named Eternal, stream. I usually watch them and play with them. But then I make the mistake and I watch the streaming and then I die. And I'm like, wait, that's not my character. Alright, so I was running to my home marker, but I have to remember I'm living in the desert, which is a little this way. Perfect. Alright, this should be enough sticks for now. Well, we'll see though. Hardcore location. So now we just need some milkweed, and we'll have ourselves a fire starter. We might as well make this into kindling. I really don't like using my straight sticks for kindling, so we're gonna stick that there. I should be using my basket, because what I could be doing is using my sharp stone, hitting the sticks, like the curved sticks, and then I can be sticking them in my basket and bringing them home for more wood. Saves time, but that's okay. Let's find milkweed. Milkweed. Thank you. He said, I'm actually planning on making a town, but with borders, so no... Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, I have a town. It's a really small town. It's on my tablet, though. Problem is, though, when I try to stream the tablet, it lags real bad and then boots me off. But I did manage to stream it once. I gotta unplug this real quick. I did manage to stream it once, so I do have video. I just have to post it on YouTube. It's a really nice little town, but I do not have a border around it. I have... Everything's walled up and doored, but it's not really protected. And one time an Eve found it, because I was gone for about a week, and one time an Eve ended up spawning near my town, and they were living in it for sure, and they destroyed it. And I came back, and my wall was, half the wall was destroyed, and all my food and farm was depleted. I was like, oh no, they killed all my sheep. So I had to redo everything. Oh. Alright, so I got my fire starter. I got my straight stick. Now we just gotta get another, I gotta get one more straight stick. So if I can find one more. Because we're trying to make the, tongs. So, oof, Rip Town. It's so much painful to see your town be... Yeah, it was very painful. I managed to fix it, though. But it took a long time to fix it. Because I made the town all by myself. It took like 3 months. So it was really sad. And then it took at least like a week just to fix it. Because when you're working by yourself in a town, you know how it is. It takes a long time. But I was fortunate. I was next to, I don't know what to call them, but in the wasteland, I was next to those like little pits of iron. And I had 2 of them. So I was able to mine like a whole bunch of iron, which was good. So all the tools they destroyed, I was able to get back. Alright, I live in the desert. I gotta go get my home marker. I don't live over there anymore. Let's go move that so I don't keep getting lost. I have it way over here. Loink. Come here. Come here, you. Okay. I should actually find another sapling if I can too eventually, because I need to cook a rabbit. Oh, that's really cool. So I destroyed this home marker. Maybe this is just a thing on the public server. But I mean private server. I just destroyed my home marker. And now it's showing me the location of my old home marker. So that's really neat. So I guess I can go back to my old home at any time. I didn't know that. But we're not going there. We started over. I'll go back there. That's the home I was doing off stream. So this will be my streaming one. And then the other one will just be my I play around off stream there. That's what it'll be. There we go. So now we need to get flint. So we're going to turn one of these into a sharp rock. Now we need to go find some flint. I should grab my basket for this part. Because... Actually, doesn't the desert... No, the wasteland has flint. Yeah, so let's not try to find some in the grass. Because if it's anything like the rest of my resources, it'll take forever to find it. So let's head over here. So 3 months. I made a town recently. On the second day, it got. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh man. Yeah, there's a lot more players on recently too. So, it was like back in winter when I made mine, and it was when the server wasn't really popular. Well, it was popular, but just it wasn't as, if that makes sense. And then this YouTuber named Kevin played 1 Hour 1 Life, the PC version, but that managed to make the phone version explode. And since then, there's been so many new members, even now, which is awesome. I mean, I'm so glad that the games aren't dead, because these are my favorite games. So, but it makes it really hard to make a town, because new members will destroy it on you. Alright, so now that I got my flint, we can make a tong. We actually need 2 tongs. And the reason for this is because one's going to be a tong, and then the other one's going to become your... What is that thing called? You put it on your forge? Let's see if it actually tells you. This girl... Oh no, I lagged, guys. It's okay. She just likes to stand still and look pretty. Your bellows. There we go. So this is going to turn into your bellows. Boink. We're gonna stick it there. Yeah, that's the reason why I started a solo town. Yeah, it's nice to have solo towns, especially. You can do it on public, it's just a lot harder. And that's another reason why having a private server is pretty fun too, because you can play with people that you know you can trust, or you just play by yourself. Alright, my girl's starving, and she's old. Usually I'd be a lot farther than this, but I'm in a very strange location. Everything's far out. Farther than it should be. Like, I don't know where my closest adobe is. Eat this. So, we might as well grab one while we're here. We're gonna head back. I called it adobe, but I meant to say juniper. Whee! Alright, so now we're gonna head back here. Hello. Boink. Now we need a leaf. Man, being old is when it's gonna be hard. Oh, there's my closest one. Okay. It's not too far. My goal is to hopefully cook, if I can't cook it all, at least cook some of this, some of this stuff here. Boink. Leaf. I didn't grab my leaf like I thought I did. Leaf. 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 Okay, there we go. Blink. Okay. I don't usually like using straight sticks for my kindling, but it's the only thing I got close by, so we're gonna do it. Blink. Alright, let's see. I'm definitely not gonna be able to cook all this, but we'll cook some. Okay. See how much I can do. I knew I was gonna do that. If my person didn't like walk away, I probably would get a lot more than I have now. Drop it. There we go. Make one of these. Alright, nice. At least we got one of them. Okay, that's not bad for a start. Alright, we gotta move it. Let's pick up our plates. Get them out of the way. Nice. We'll put them right here for now. And now we'll move everything that still needs to be cooked. I know my person's getting hungry, but she's gonna have to hold off just a little bit longer. I believe in you, Granny. Believe in you. Alright. Nice. So now we'll go get some food. I'll probably join you if you play on the public server or the private friend server. Okay. Yeah, this one's a private friend server. I think you just have to join the link. But I could definitely try public if you want. I don't mind. I'm almost dead. Okay. We'll use this for a kindling for now. But yeah, I'll send it again in chat for anyone who is interested. Even if you don't want to play on the server right now, just click that link with your phone if you have the game, and it will give you access to the server. If you're a premium player, that means you have your own private server. You can go on this one at any time. You don't need me to be on. But if you do not have your own server, you can only play when I'm on, if that makes sense. Like, but yeah, so if you have your own private server, you can play this anytime you want. Like I said, it's a free-for-all. I don't have very strict rules when it goes to playing on this, you know. Only rule is don't destroy other people's stuff, and have fun. I mean, that's it. I've joined some private servers where they were very strict, and they were like, you have to be on this amount of days, and you only can build over here, and do that, and I'm like, I just want to build. So, like I said, it's very chill, very, you know the rule. Just don't kill people's stuff. That's it. Unless they say, hey, let's have a war, then whatever. Have a war and murder each other. I mean, that's on you. I do have it where you can kill each other. I died of old age. Because, you know, that's whatever. It's a trust thing right there.